Welcome back to the campus of Fort Lewis College, home of this edition of the RMAC Showcase. Now, earlier this year, the school's current president announced that she will be retiring at the end of the school year. Well, we got an opportunity to talk with her about her time in Durango.
I just have to start with the beauty of the location. At one time we were called the campus in the sky, and we really are. It's breathtaking. I come to work and get a catch in my throat every morning as I drive around the rim and see Silver Mountain with snow, without snow. It's absolutely gorgeous. Fort Lewis College has a commitment to Native American education, which I was involved with in Idaho, which I believe strongly in, and I wanted to further that commitment. It is also a college that is very active, believes in the mind-body connection and the importance of both as we go through life. Yes, the next project on our list is Whalen Gym, and that will involve athletics. More than that, it will also involve exercise science. That's a program that has been growing. It's a very important program, and so new facilities for the research that the faculty are doing, as well as expanding the athletic programs. I believe in athletics. I mentioned earlier the importance of the mind-body connection, the active student body that I see here at Fort Lewis College. And our athletes are a credit to the college. They have a higher GPA than the student body as a whole, and they have a higher graduation rate than the student body as a whole. They are great role models for time management, for working hard, for providing entertainment, for getting their degrees, and for going out and being a credit to the college.
While the president is on her way out, the top man in the athletic department is just getting his time started here in Durango. We got an opportunity to sit down with Barney Hinkle as he navigates his way through his first year as the athletic director.
Had a career for about 28 years in sports and entertainment marketing. I got my master's in sports management from the University of Massachusetts, and then I went on and had a really great career working for the PGA Tour on the selling side of the sports business world, and then I worked for Anheuser-Busch in their sports and entertainment marketing division for 22 years on the buying side of the sports and entertainment. The difficult part is going to be to get those people who I re-engage with to do stuff with us, you know, potentially support the school. I'm going to be asking a lot of people over time, but once I get here, now that I'm here, and I get re-engaged with these people in the community, I'm not going to ask for things at the beginning. I want to build that relationship, and then over time, hopefully, we'll give them reasons to want to become more involved with Fort Lewis College than they have in the past. That's the goal. Well, the existing coaches that I happened to already know, the faculty, foundation, who I had gotten to know many people on the foundation over the last couple of years since I've been a member of the board of directors of the Fort Lewis College Foundation. So everybody I re-engaged with, or everybody that I was meeting for the first time, they're all great people, and they're the kind of people I want to be around. And I want to see if I can affect some real positive change here at Fort Lewis College. That's what I'm looking forward to trying to do. Absolutely, the most memorable thing is the friendships and the relationships that I was fortunate enough to get to establish during that time frame. Played here for 4 years. The guys I played with, the rest of the general student population that I went to school with, they're my best friends in life for the most part. You know, I have friends that I grew up with in San Diego. They're my friends still too, and these others for the last 30 years that I've lived away from Durango. But the people that I met, hung out with, and became great friends with during my time here in Durango are still my friends. It's like I came back to, well, I came home.
Good luck to Dene on her retirement and to Barney on his newfound position. Inside the gym we go, the volleyball team hosting the South Dakota schools for the first week of conference action. First set against Black Hills State, the Skyhawks scrambling a bit when Hannah Martinez gets lucky at clipping the top of the net as the home team takes set number 1 on this big combined block by their front row players. The next 2 sets were all about the visiting Yellow Jackets. First, the overpass is sent right back by Cheyenne Palu as they tie it up at 1 set apiece. Then Black Hills State takes a 2-1 lead as Elise Lech serves one of the Jackets' 5 aces in the match. 4th set, Fort Lewis gets back in stride. The nice curl play results in a big swing from Lane Waters, and we're heading to a 5th and decisive set. Black Hills took a decisive 10-2 lead in that set though and never looked back. They win it here as Fort Lewis can't control the ball and they send it out of bounds as Black Hills State wins 3-2, forcing Fort Lewis to wait a few more days to get their first conference victory. They would have the opportunity to do just that against South Dakota Mines 2 days later. A very similar storyline to this one as Fort Lewis would come out and win the first set. Taylor Knoll gets the kill here deep into the back court. But then South Dakota Mines comes alive and they win the next 2 sets. They had 8 total blocks in the match, including this one here from Emily Newton and Karen Hazard. The Hawks would storm back and win set 4. Emily Dellenbach with the perfectly placed attack, and for the second straight match, the Fort is going to 5 sets. A very different story this time around for Fort Lewis. They were the ones who came out hot. First, Bailey Longacre sends this attempt right back to the Hard Rockers. Then match point and the big swing from Knoll ends the night as Fort Lewis gets the conference victory in 5 sets over South Dakota Mines.
It feels great. It feels great because we were just talking about that. We haven't battled from behind or whatever in a 5-set match and closed it. So that was a huge difference for us, and the fact that we didn't fall behind. I think one time in that game on the turn and that when we switched sides, but other than that, and still believing in each other and battling through it and being aggressive, because that's we need self-belief in one another, and we need confidence, and we need to be aggressive.
It feels so great. Yeah, I think the last 2 years, I guess, it's been always kind of like a slow start, and we get those in-between games and stuff, but we finally have won and showed who we are in this first weekend. It feels really good.
That last point gets us through the first half of this show, but we've still got plenty of coverage from Durango coming your way, including a basketball star who is just as big of a stud on the court as he is off. Don't go anywhere.